It's 2025. I use a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M2 Pro chip, 16 gigabytes of unified memory, and a 512 gig SSD. This is my real-world take after living with it every day. No hype, no benchmarks you'll never feel, just what it's like to work on this machine. My days are simple: writing, research, a lot of web, too many tabs, GPT for ideas and drafts, music or YouTube in the background, and from time to time a small edit in Final Cut. I carry the laptop with me every day. I open it, I work, I close it, I move on. That's the rhythm. The best compliment I can give this Mac is that it disappears. I lift the lid and it's ready. Apps open fast. Switching between a dock, a few chats, and 20 browser tabs feels instant. I don't think about the computer. I think about the work. That sounds boring, but it's exactly what I want from a tool I touch all day. The screen is why I'm happy to work on the laptop itself. It's sharp and bright with rich color and a smooth refresh that makes scrolling feel calm. HDR video looks alive. SDR looks clean and accurate. Long reading sessions don't punish my eyes. When I'm away from my desk, I don't miss an external monitor as much as I expected. The speakers are fuller than you'd think for a thin machine, and the keyboard and trackpad are exactly what you want. Predictable, big, precise. Performance for everyday use is more than enough. Documents and spreadsheets are effortless. Notes and project tools open instantly. Browser-heavy days are fine unless I go wild with heavyweight sites. Light edits and quick exports are totally doable. The important part is flow. I can write, check a reference, trim a clip, preview it, and keep moving without that feeling of the system dragging me back. Battery life is where this Mac surprised me most. With my mix of writing, research, lots of web, GPT, background video or music, and some light creative work, I can go through a full day easily, and often into the next. I don't carry a charger. 2 days on a single charge is normal for me if I'm not exporting anything heavy. That changes how you live with a laptop. I don't search for outlets. I don't plan my seat around a wall socket. I just work. And when I do need to charge, I only use USB-C. That's my thing. One cable for everything. Power banks, hubs, drives, the same cable on my desk and in my bag. Plug it in, top up, done. MagSafe is nice if you like it. I don't use it. USB-C everywhere is cleaner for me. Thermals and noise are controlled. For normal work, the fans are basically a non-issue. Under a long, heavy task, you'll hear them, but it's a steady sound, not a jet. On a desk, temperatures are fine. On your lap, still reasonable. The point is simple. This Mac stays quiet and cool enough that I don't think about it. The small quality of life details add up. Fast USB-C and Thunderbolt for external SSDs. An SD card slot when I need to pull files quickly. HDMI if I ever want to throw something on a bigger screen. AirDrop and handoff that feel invisible. None of these lines will sell a computer on their own, but together they shave off minutes every week. Over months, that matters. Now the SSD topic everyone brings up. On some M2 generation configurations, the base 512 gigabyte SSD can be slower for big transfers than higher capacity models. That's real. If you constantly push huge files onto and off the internal drive, you'll notice. For me, it isn't a problem. I keep plenty of free space on the internal for apps and active projects, and I keep big media on a fast Thunderbolt NVMe. With that setup, the machine stays snappy, and my day doesn't change. If your life is non-stop massive copies, go for 1 terabyte internal. If not, 512 is fine. Just be smart about storage. And yes, on many M3 models, Apple moved back to faster base SSD layouts. Good to know. It doesn't suddenly make this laptop bad. It just gives you options. Thanks for hanging out. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. It really pushes the video to more people. Tell me in the comments what Mac you're using and how it holds up for your work. I read everything. See you in the next one.